Hi, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot, Scorpio. This reading's for the first part of April, or for whenever you come into this reading. It also applies. The cards have been cut and pre-shuffled with your energies. I'm going to warm them up as I go along. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. They're about to come forward for Scorpio and the rising sign. If Scorpio is not your rising sign, you know what that is. Check out the other video, and it will give you a little bit more description on what is going to be happening here. So this is a general reading. Put the pieces where they go. Take what you need, leave the rest. Some of the messages may be very specific to you. So may you be doing well, Scorpio. Let's see what we got here. We're going to do the secret language of light. And I'm going to pick one card from this deck. And it's going to act as an overseer card. Yeah, it's going to oversee the reading here. I'm going to do the read from the description here. So let's see what we have. Variance, number 39. So breathe that frequency in. So 39 is a good number for you. 3, 9. I need the combination of the numbers. 9 and 3 is 12. Break that down to 3, right? So 3, 9, and 12, 39. So let me read from here, and then it'll give you a little bit more clue on what this is all about here. The differing perceptions of ego and soul. So today, you may not feel like yourself. You and your soul are looking at the same thing, but are seeing it differently. Your emotions and reactions are combinations of your thoughts and your soul's thoughts. And when they don't align, you feel wobbly. Variance is a way of explaining the wobble. When you have the same perspective of your soul, things feel right. They may seem satisfactory and easy. No limiting beliefs or patterns are triggered. But there is a feeling that all is well. Your soul will never join you in judgment, blame, or hurt, because it is not the truth of you. It is not the perspective of love. How you feel reveals how aligned you are with your soul. If you're experiencing something that doesn't feel quite right, take a breath and come back to your center. You will begin to feel better. Inspired to navigate your inner radar and ready to receive your soul's transmissions. And we talk about this all the time on this channel. That's the whole point of being the inner alchemist. Everybody is, but how are you manifesting? Your emotions are your guidance. It's a guidance system. Lower emotions like depression, despair, all that's on the lower spectrum, and the upper emotions are, satisfied, content, satisfied, joy, happy, joy. And because your soul is always in that pure positive energy. But here as the human, you can't be, because you're in duality. You're expanding creation. That's why you're here as a projection of your soul. You are your soul. You're just here in the physical. And it's an experience that has many different variations to it. Variance, yeah. Duality. So you can't always be pure positive because you have an emotional system, guidance system, and it helps you decide what you want, what you don't want. But if you stay too long in the lower emotions, then you get off kilter, and that's what that wobble is. So let's look a little further on what this overseer card is saying for you, Scorpio. I'm going to draw from the Light Seer Tarot, and I'm going to draw a few cards from here, get some clarifier cards. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Devil card, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, 3 major arcanas in the there's something really big, and yeah, it's happening and it's real when you have major arcanas in a row like that showing up. 3 is the harmony as well. So let's get in. Let's dive in. The Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth sign energy here. See how it shows like everybody's celebrating? You know, it's that happily ever after manifesting physically on the plane. So celebrating that. So let's see what this is all about with this Ten of Pentacles. It could also mean generational wealth. What's this Ten of Pentacles, Spirit? The Hierophant. The physical manifestations is the outcome of what's happening in the spirit world. See, a lot of people who are spiritual don't, you know, for so long, and there's still a lot of people doing it, that they don't, you know, like money, or they don't attract it because they feel that it's not a spiritual thing. People who are rich or not, people have a lot of money, or people have money in general, or like blingy things, or like physical manifestations are not spiritual. That's not true. The physical manifestations is the byproduct of what's happening in the spirit world. So this world was created by us, for us to explore and to have and do anything we want. And for some of the Scorpios here, feel that for the first part of April, when you have that solid foundation and you have your pentacles and you have that, again, that solid safety net, right? Money, career, job, house, home, family, for everything. It gives you that avenue for you to be able to be in touch with God, with the universe, with Creator. I hope that's making sense. Because look how happy he is in this card. I love the Light Seer Tarot because the images are so awesome how they depict the meaning of the cards. Climb the stairs up to this light, and there's the lotus, and it's just enlightened. You know, the light's bursting out through him. The Hierophant's the teacher. It's like the priest. It's you know, there's a paradigm shift with the Hierophant. It's teaching your truth, way showing what you know about creation. And again, for some of my Scorpios here, you feel more comfortable doing that when you have a solid foundation that's happening underneath your feet. So may not be for all of you. Again, take what you need, leave the rest. The Devil card shows up here as Capricorn energy. It can bring in fear in some people, but don't, because it's a very earthbound energy. Something manifesting, right? It can mean bondage. As you can see in the picture of this, the devil has the person in the strings, and they feel like they're a puppet, and they can't take it, like this person's holding their head. Bondage, addictions, but it could also mean things manifesting. Let's go further. What's this Devil card, Spirit, for Scorpio? Eight of Swords. Some of you had been feeling, again, remember the wobble. Remember, this is the Overseer card. So the first part of April, again, March may have just really thrown you off. You are a very sensitive type. You're a water sign. So you're very sensitive, like Pisces, Cancer signs. So you may have been thrown off. And that's what I'm getting here, is that, you know, going down, and see, the Eight of Swords is, as you can see, like, she's seeing herself in the mirror, trapped, like tied up, blindfolded, and she's not being able to see clearly. But it's kind of like a sabotage. It's like a self-sabotage. And that devil energy, you know, it might have been happening, you know, from within yourself, that you were drawn to not seeing clearly on things because of the wobble, you know. But as you get back on track, and that's what's saying here, when you feel grounded and things are solidly, you know, substantial, you have security, whatever that means for you, then you're able to tap into that enlightenment. But something, again, was throwing you off. The Emperor is making a tough decision. The Emperor's divine masculine energy, so it's the outward action. You know, it's the inspired action card. It's Aries energy, so that's happening now. And yeah, the Emperor makes tough decisions, but again, it's taken the action. What's this Emperor? Yeah. taking the action, taking the blindfold off, taking this blindfold, and make a decision, because 2 in numerology is making a decision. Swords are Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, air sign, mental energies, taking that blindfold off, or seeing with the blindfold on, but seeing clearly, making a decision to see clearly at this time. Again, this is for the beginning part of April. So this is the first part of April. You're going to take that blindfold off. You're going to move out of that wobble, and you're going to realign yourself. And so the Wheel of Fortune comes in, and the wheel is turning in your favor when you do. So this may be clarification for some of you. For some of you, it may be you're picking up on the messages going, aha, okay, now I know what to do. She's got the lucky dice on her neck. It's all about balance. What have you been doing with your energy, with your actions? That's karma, action. And so the wheel turns accordingly to what you've been doing. See the white wisps here and the dark wisp there? And the wheel turns accordingly to what you've been doing. So it is always that, when the Wheel of Fortune shows up, I always change wording when I feel suited to do so, especially with this channel, because it's all about being your own alchemist. And so I try not to use words like lucky. It's really what you've been doing within yourself. There is no such thing as luck. It's what you've been doing within yourself, because you are creating your own reality. So with this Wheel of Fortune, something we call luck is on your side. So what's this Wheel of Fortune? Your actions are doing it. And you're going to be able to speak your truth. The Queen of Swords, again, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, it's air sign energy. She doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. She's very much in her mind, because she can communicate clearly. And she has the sword of truth in her hand. So to be able to speak your truth is so important. And as you do, it's freeing up the energy for you to let loose. That's the Knight of Wands. You're bringing, something's coming in. The Knights always bring something. And the Knight of Wands is just up on that high horse. You see how the horse is just rearing to go. I mean, look at the energy of the card. It's like the sacral chakra orange color. Knowing your needs is big. Her fire is lit up on her drum. All the wands are lit up. She is just ready to go to that drum circle, to the party, to an adventure. That's the Knight of Wands. When you free up this energy here, when you stop with the wobble, remember the alignment thing. It's aligning. Yeah, a lot of it has to do with your throat chakra, so you're able to communicate more clearly your inner truth. And it's really turning in your favor, okay? When you do decide to make that decision, the energies are very supportive for you right now to do that, okay? So I'm going to draw from the Ancestral Guardian deck here. We all have an entourage, so you have your own guides. Your soul is co-creating with you, your ancestors, your spirit guides, the angels, and they're there to co-create and to guide you. But there's that group card that's going to show up here for your Scorpio. So let's see what we got. Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. So maybe some of you are, you can trade what you have. Even you're not just, a healer that you trade, something for something, a healing or massage or whatever it is. But trading is coming up. So you have this guardian of trader, maybe a creative art, maybe some artwork or some music or writing or maybe speaking, because we have that Queen of Swords. Anyway, it's a trade. So barter is coming up here. It could be simply something that you're giving from your heart space, and you're doing it in your quiet time in your own space. You know, we can set out our heart frequency and intention for, you know, assisting in freeing up energies of abundance. So people can, and others can access that. Even nature, everyone. Anyone that you want to direct that heart space to. That's a form of trading too. Of trading energy. And putting forth, see how his hand's on his heart space? And that is a good way to get back into alignment as well. If you felt like you were off and you feel like that wobble was happening, that's making any sense. You fill in the blanks there. Exchange energy to create abundance. You know, act of appreciation in your quiet time. You know, it's good to do every single day in thanking the sunrise. Thank you for the sunrise. Thank you for my water, you know, the structure that we're in that supplies food and abundance that way, and the infrastructure we have so we can move around. There's so much to be appreciative of. So that's a form of exchange as well to create abundance in your life. Attitude of gratitude, right? Okay, we're going to draw a few more cards here and finish up the reading. Adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. So staying in that high energy space, regardless of the adversity happening around you, is such a beautiful thing to be able to do. Again, comes back to that trader energy. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Again, regardless of the adversity happening around, the challenges that happen, it's a growth period for you to do. Grow through it, move through it. It's good for your health. Your physical vessel is the projection. It's the outcome of your soul radiating the essence through your physical body. And you're such a powerful being, Scorpio. And you do have free will. You know, it's connecting to the divine will, which is that variance, not going off the wobble, connecting to your soul. And then, you know, applying that as a free-willed individual to create your own happiness. There's nobody's doing that for you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. Thank you, Scorpio, for subscribing, liking, and sharing. And I so appreciate you. Many blessings on your journey.